1 year. A lot has happened in 1 year. It is already December, and to think back, have I been using my time productively? And coming to reflect on the past year and running this business and multiple different projects like my YouTube channel, social media like on the TikTok platform, social media on Instagram and whatnot, I think that I'm keeping myself busy with different kinds of streams of income. And my main bread and butter here at the store, it's doing really well. I have about 5 employees that are helping out run the store, and I can take a break from this store knowing that I trained them properly. And one of the things that I've learned is building a system is important for business. In the beginning, it was really just my wife and I running this store and making sure that everything was working. But after some time and building a customer base and having repeat customers coming in over and over again, it's good to be able to have help and take a break from working sometimes. I think one of the biggest challenges with running a store like this liquor store out here is just making sure that everything is in stock, and your customers, they're going to be okay with stuff being a little higher than your competition. But if it's out of stock, I notice that they tend to go to another business, and that is something you don't want for small business. You want repeat customers. Other than running the business and making a lot of money through my different streams of income, I think that more important than the value of money is health. And getting into my early 40s now, I am trying to be more mindful of taking care of my health. I've been hitting the gym every single day and staying fit. I've really been enjoying going to the gym and working out with weights and doing some cardio and just staying healthy. I like to start off my mornings hitting the gym, and I've been going and taking cold showers daily also. I've been able to go to the point where these cold showers, they don't faze me as much as they did when I was first beginning them. Still continuing to eat healthy, good food, good mood. Other than that, just continuing to build relationships with new people out in this area, doing a lot of videography, building commercials out for people who are looking to expand their customer base. I've been having fun editing videos, flying my drone, and getting new customers to people, and I'm going to continue that into 2024. Welcome back, Drew.
What's up with it?
I came back with a new toy.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Why don't y'all come see
Let's
this?
check it out. Congratulations on the new whip.
Been working hard on
Working
it
hard.
for a
Hard
year.
work pays off, huh?
Always wanted one.
Always.
You can take a look on the
Yeah,
inside.
I've never been in one of these things before.
There's plenty of room. It's actually surprising how much room's actually in there.
It's like all leather bolstered seats.
Oh yeah.
It's a racing seat.
In the inside, you got a launch button and a SRT button. So
Yeah.
SRT is
We're gonna have
street
to
racing technology.
take a draggy device and time it in the 0 to 60 and all that.
Oh yeah.
And get you on video of it. That looks nice. Oh. I'm glad to see my friend KK doing good. He's been working hard too. He's been out in the oil field, and just proud of him. He's been helping here at the store about a year ago, and it's always good to see friends coming up and doing well. A little bit of a rainy day here in Broken Bow, Oklahoma, but we came out to get a nice view of the scenery out here. It is Christmas Eve, and we're just out here enjoying our day. So we like coming out to Broken Bow. Broken Bow has a lot of good scenery. They have a lot of things that have came in here, like zip lining now. There's a brewery, a lot of cannabis dispensaries too, because the legalization of weed has passed over here. But we're not here for any of that. We're just here to enjoy the scenery, and we also rented an Airbnb spot, so we'll be headed there in about 2 hours. But for right now, we're just gonna drive around and enjoy some of the scenery here. Just a small little cozy place to spend the night at.
Oh,
Okay, so we're in the new Airbnb spot here. This one we paid about $200 for the night. And just looking around here, it's a cozy little house. They got nice accents in here like a Christmas tree. Let's take a look around here. Do a little tour for you. What is up here? A giant head. A giant reindeer head. Jeez, that's huge. Got a nice little TV over here and an eating section down over to here. So we brought some food over to here from our place, and we just put everything in here, like some rice. And tonight we're gonna cook up some steaks with mashed potatoes and some vegetables. Just a little basic place. Look at that bear skin on the wall. I think they killed that bear and just put it on the wall. This is where we're gonna be sleeping tonight, Rosa. Yes. It's like they say, what happens at the cabin stays in the cabin. Except for YouTube. YouTube can, you know, the audience can just check it out over here. Peace. Okay, so we've got the bathroom here. Nice little accents. I'd rather be hibernating. Got the laundry machine over here. And last but not least, the shower station. So that's pretty much what our Christmas Eve is going to consist of. Just spending time together in this cabin. And tomorrow we'll go see some sights. Driving around earlier in town, it was raining, so we couldn't get any good scenic shots. But we were over there by the Broken Bow Lake, and it was interesting to see like a car that was parked right next to me. They pulled up and he was explaining to me that he was trying to show his son and his daughter over in the car the eagle, because I guess they're just really young and haven't seen the eagle, so it was just a magical experience for them to see that. And so the eagle was just perched up and he shooed them away, and then the eagle just flew across the sky, huge giant one. It's cool to see and have him share that experience with them. When we're young, everything's fresh and brand new, but I think as we get older and older, we just lose that sense of, you know, purity. Like everything just seems old to us. I think it's good to recapture that as we get older. Nice place? You like the tree there?
Yes.
Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree.
이건 내가 신어도 되는 거야?
I think that might fit in your foot. No, that's supposed to be a stocking stuffer for like gifts and stuff.
Damn.
Wow. That'll keep your foot warm. Look at that fashion. She is whipping it up in the kitchen. We're gonna eat some steaks tonight with some mushrooms. I'm getting hungry. It's almost dinner time. Look at that. That's a good dinner setting right there. We're gonna be chowing down and eating some. So for this we got steak, mushrooms, broccoli, and some salad over there. Time to dig in, get these gains. Good morning. Had a good rest last night. It's a nice cozy cabin here. And we're gonna go head out after eating a little breakfast here. It is Christmas Day now. I hope this holiday season fills your home and your hearts with a lot of blessings, and you're just remembering what the reason for the season is. Let's remember the true meaning of what Christmas is. We are out over at the Beavers Bend State Park now. Going to go walk around and get some cool footage of the outdoors. Dressed warm. Dressed for the occasion. Choo, 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 choo. That is some cold water. Yeah. Morning.
Morning.
You look very warm.
Yeah.
This part's just kind of a nice scenic spot. During the summer they have paddle boats they put on the lake and just paddle on out over here. It's a nice tourist destination. It's a good place where Oklahoma State Parks. Oh, you want to show them the rocks that are cut over there? She's looking at the rocks up there. You can see it's all cut up on the side banks over there. Pretty neat. Glad I brought my earmuffs. I got a nice warm of coffee ready. What do they got over here? Kayaks, yes, $15 per person. A little bit too cold for kayaking right now. Ooh. Broken Bow Lake. Up where the lake is. It's 43 degrees out here, so not really warm out here, but sure is a beautiful scenery. Way better than yesterday when it was raining. Going on a little hiking trail. What are you woo-wooing about? Is it cold out there?
야, 근데 멋있어.
Cold weather.
Yeah.
But not cold enough to see your breath yet. things were not here when we first came here a few years ago. Kinds of stuff like cannabis shops now, and barbecue shops. We even have a miniature golf place and ice cream shops. Back towards the water again. Are you collecting some white rocks again? You like collecting white rocks? It's windier. It's cold, huh? It's nice and cold out here. It's windy out here. Yes. Look at this view out here. Nice view of the lake. You look like you're in a coffee commercial. Ah, nothing better than some warm coffee. Was a good scenic tour of the lake. We're getting hungry and time to go get something to eat. Check out that view of the sky. These clouds today. Looks unreal. There's a lot of mud right there. Back at home now. Wow, what a drive. So on the way back from Broken Bow, we pulled over to the side of the road and there was like some muddy surface that my tire, I was getting stuck on. Here's a picture of what that scene looked like. After I got stuck, I couldn't make my wheels go forward. I couldn't make it go back. But fortunately, a guy with a Super Duty truck pulled over with a chain and helped me come out of it. And my reason for pulling over in the first place was that I wanted to go and charge up my camera battery while driving. There's a little cigarette port in the back of my car that I could charge it up with. But then after he pulled me out, this was my second mistake. I pulled over to the side where I thought the gravel would be okay to park my car upon, but I should have just kept driving. So after some debilitating and calling nationwide and then deciding to just go against that because it would take too long, my wife had a good idea to bring out some firewood that we had in our trunk and put it behind the tires and get the wheels to spin and move off that way. And fortunately, we were out and it didn't take that long to get out. But just a mistake that almost capsized the whole vehicle. I almost rolled that whole vehicle and it could have been really bad this Christmas. Whew, what an ending to this year, huh? I guess it's just, you got to take the good in with the bad. While I was on the vacation earlier, we ran into a group of Chinese people and we did some drone footage earlier, as you saw. But like, I gave them a little bit of footage because they're like, wow, is that a drone? I'm like, yeah, here, get in the picture. I'll get you a shot. And we gave this guy an airdrop copy of it. But yeah, just keep in mind this Christmas time year, it's not always about you. It's about helping each other out. You know, no matter how much you think you have everything under control, there's just forces outside in our lives that we can't 100% take control and be okay with. You need the help of others, okay? And I believe that karma was working with me today. Like, I didn't charge that guy any footage money for the drone thing, but when that guy pulled off, I was thinking in the back of my head, maybe I should just gift this guy 20 bucks real quick, because when he saw me get stuck the second time, he didn't come back around and pull me out. He said, oh, you don't even have anything to pull it from the front with. So he just drove off. But I looked underneath my bumper and I did have some hooks to pull it with the chain. Something to think about with a 4Runner that only has rear wheel drive. The thing is not a 4-wheel drive thing, but it just kind of makes me consider a 4-wheel drive vehicle when I'm going out in the country like that, because of situations like that. I've never gotten stuck in mud like that before. I've seen other people get stuck and I was thinking to myself, God, how'd you get yourself in that kind of mess? But never thought in 100 million years that it would be me. Anyways, I appreciate y'all watching my vlog. It was great spending it out in the Broken Bow area, and I'll see y'all on the next time, okay? Peace.